NodeJS 9 built-in modules. The Node Package Manager repository is the largest ecosystem of open source libraries in the world. It is larger than the Java Maven repository, which means that in Node.js, you have thousands of modules that you can integrate with your application. But within Node.js itself, it has a lot of modules that are built in on its core and are already available for use. In this lecture, we will learn the commonly used built-in modules of Node.js. Since Node.js is used to develop web services, the most commonly used module is HTTP and HTTPS modules. The HTTP module runs your Node.js instance as an HTTP server, while the HTTPS module is used for more secured web apps, where the protocol to be used needs to be in HTTPS. In Node 8 and Node 9, the new HTTP 2 is introduced to be able to use the HTTP-2 protocol in your Node.js app. The FS, or the file system module, is basically used to read and write files in your local server. The util module, or utility module, contains the commonly used utility functions that you can use on your application. For testing purposes, the Node.js has a built-in assert module for assertion tests. The OS module, as the name implies, is used to get the OS, or the operating system's information. The URL module is used to resolve the different query parameters, host names, and all other different stuffs of your URL. And aside from these modules, there are a lot of other built-in modules that you can choose from. Let's now check out the official Node.js API documentation to see its complete built-in modules. Just go to the Node.js website and select the API docs link. In here, just go to the version 9 and then under that, select the API docs link. And this is the official Node.js 9 documentation API. So over here, you can see the about this docs, usage and examples, and below that, you have here the built-in modules of Node.js 9. So we have here assertion testing, the assert module, sync, buffer, C++ add-ons, the NAPI, child process, domain, DNS, the HTTP, HTTP-2, and many others. If you want to use one of these built-in modules, just select one of them. So for example, HTTP/2. Then over here, you have the table of contents. And you can see here some examples. So here you can just copy and paste this in your code, or alternatively, if you want, you can just add this require and then the module name, and then as you can see here, it's also using the FS or file system module, and this is how you implement it in your Node.js app. And that's easy. Or for example, you want to use the native API for Node.js API, you can select this one. So NAPI, and then you can select one of this in the table of contents, and pretty much you can implement this on your own. And apparently you can also select other modules, so you can have stream, REPL, utilities, or util, and as you can see here, you can just copy and paste this commands or code on your Node.js applications and you'll be fine.